Hey, this is Craig Duswalt with Rock Your Life TV, and we are starting another series, the Impact series, because my wife and I wrote a book called Impact with a bunch of great authors in it. We're going to do an event, we're doing a documentary, all these things. But it started with this book, and one of our authors of this book is Geri England. Welcome to the show, Geri.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm glad to be here. I'm fine.
Good to be in Texas again? No,
right.
Me. You live here.
I live here.
Yeah, it's good for me to be in Texas again.
Right.
All right, so you wrote a chapter in this lovely purple book. You shared a powerful story. What was the defining moment in your life or business that inspired you to write this, and how has that moment shaped who you are today?
Okay, well, I have to hail back many years
Go
ago.
back.
When I was 11 years old, I had a wonderful teacher who saved my bacon one day. I had a really bad hair day, and I'm not kidding. My daddy took me and my sister to the barbershop and had our hair cut, and my hair was cut so short I looked like a little boy. And at that time, you know, those hairdos weren't very acceptable. And I was mortified and scared to go to school. And my teacher that morning, when I was sitting there on the front row, she looked at me, and I knew she knew, and she said, "Honey, you look so cute today. I just love short hair. That's why I always have short hair." So what she did for me that day made an indelible impression. And I wanted to be a teacher after that because she made me feel so great. And the rest of the kids, none of them made fun of me all day long. And so fast forward to my adulthood, and I was introduced to the power of coaching, and I became an executive coach. I do leadership coaching with a number of people, and I also teach it at a local university, and I teach coaching skills. And I was introduced to that methodology as well as something called appreciative inquiry. And so I teach appreciative coaching skills now, and so that links back to my teacher and her impact. So I'm an educator now. I was a corporate trainer for a long time, started out as a public school teacher, and then went into sales and then corporate training. And so it's like that impact of that teacher made all the difference in the world for me.
You know, I think we all have that teacher. Yeah. I had a few teachers that I look back on that changed my life as well. I'm not going to go into my story, but same idea, not with hair. Has your hair always been short your whole life?
Most of my life.
Really?
But yeah, I had long hair. We'd had a discussion earlier that if my hair goes very long, it's real stringy looking, so I usually keep it shorter. Now it's in the shag.
Now it's in the shag?
Shag, that's what
I like the shag.
That's what that is.
Your hair is very cool. It's very RockStar.
All right,
cool. It is. No, it is. Very cool. All right, we all want to make an impact in different ways. If someone listening today to this podcast feels stuck or unsure of what they want to do about how they can make a difference, what's the one piece of advice that you would give them to take the first step?
Well, I think that it's very important for a person to value themselves, to really appreciate who they are. And that means knowing what your passions are, what you really want to do in your life, and then find someone, an individual or a group of people who can support you to get there so that you are not alone. And what you do matters. All of us matter. Everything that we contribute to in our life can make a difference. And if you get the right people, the right mentor or coach, that's what I do. I work with people, but I'm not saying hire me. I'm just saying
I'm saying hire her.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Get somebody that will really appreciate you, value you, and help you lift you up so that you recognize those skills in yourself and the passions you have, and then you can make a difference, just like the rest of us are doing right now that have written these chapters in this book. So I think that that and really committing, like persistence, perseverance makes a lot of difference in terms of getting what you want.
Yeah, I always said to myself that I was going to be a teacher later on in life. I've wanted to teach. Teachers have impacted my whole life, like I just said before, like you said, and I've always wanted to teach. And I'm running these successful businesses, so it's keeping me away from really doing it, because I do want to do it eventually, and I don't know where it is or what it is. I've always wanted to teach marketing, but I really want to teach acting or theater, because I've been in it my whole life. I wasn't very good at it, otherwise I'd be like Glenn Morshower, who's a friend of mine, and he's very successful. But, you know, I didn't have that success, Jerry.
Well, I see you doing that right now. You're teaching us all the time in our mastermind.
But I always
group.
wanted to teach a school. I don't know why. I love the college community kind of feel. All right, so what's the legacy? I have a feeling I know the answer to this. What's the legacy that you want to leave behind?
Well, there's a couple of areas that I have been focused on. One is teaching in a university, so I teach leaders executive coaching skills so that they can carry on with their employees. So I see that as a legacy going forward for many years. And I've taught thousands of people, so there's a lot of people that have been impacted by the methodology I teach. And the other is I'm committed now to working with women over 50 to help them make the last years of their life the best years of their life by figuring out what their dreams are and making them come to reality. And I like to do that also with international retreats. Right now I do business beach retreats for women.
Yeah.
I'd like to go internationally and do that.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
How can someone get in touch with you if they're over 50?
Well, if you're under 50, you
I'm
can.
kidding, yeah.
You can go to my website, geriengland.com, and my email, geri@geriengland.com.
Great. Geri, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
This is Craig Duswalt with Rock Your Life TV. We'll see you next time.
All right, thank you.
Good job, Geri.
Thank you.
Man, all you guys are so good at this.